No, chat. I'm not 100% certain on this, and I don't really know what gives me this implication, but I have a sneaking suspicion that resident patron Al may be a fan of the game Slay the Spire. Just a sneaking suspicion I got. Call it a gut feeling, a hunch, a bardic intuition. But hello, everybody. Hello, how are y'all doing today? The Belching Toad Tavern is officially open. I should probably set my blue sky to at least show that I am currently live. Excuse me. I do dig the whole thing of being able to, like, indicate on my blue sky profile when I am live. I wish I could automate it instead of having to, like, do it myself manually and type in my stream thing every time. Also, Maria, how you doing? How are you doing? Thank you so much for that nut, by the way. I really needed that to start my day. Give me just a second, man. I'm not going to post that I'm live now that they have this whole thing where you can just show that you're live, but I am going to make a post as a little sneaky wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hey, did you know that I'm alive and I'm live? Let's see. Not the aqua screen. Where's the one me just staring at the computer with contempt? There it is. Don't know, don't really see it, but he might be a casual fan. He might be. Maybe a little more than casual. Just like a little more. A little more. But yeah, I'll be entirely honest with you guys. Up until about 5 minutes before I hit the go live button, I had no idea what I was gonna stream. Actually, no, it was less than 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure I decided what I was going to stream at like 11:58. I started stream at 12. I was like, y'all have no idea how hard I had to resist the temptation to just boot up Warframe again. Excuse me. Jesus. But yeah, today's gonna be a little bit of a chill one, if for no other reason than just everything hurts. Whenever a big cold front comes in, that's when my body decides to remind me of every single injury I have ever gained. I'll give you a second. I need to, like, cough up a lung real quick. Also, hello, Prior Tuck. Alright, I think we're good. Ah! The weather. At work, gonna learn it well soon. I'm not sick, I'm just hurting. The cough is probably just because I'm not eating healthy. I'm eating gas station chicken tenders and potato wedges. But we should have a... yeah, 5 streams already. Nice. I should have an overlay going that will allow you guys to see what my relics are as we go along. You should be able to just mouse over my relics as I'm streaming, and it will give you information on all the relics I have. If it's still set up for the last time I used it. That's a pretty big if. We're not going to stop using this robot until I finally reach the heart with him. I've reached the heart with the Ironclad and the Silent. We gotta get there with the Defect and the Bad Bitch. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Get a random common relic? Yeah, I'll take that. Let's see what we got. First time you lose HP, draw 3 cards. Oh, that could actually be really good. Draw advantage is usually pretty strong. All right, what's gonna be the path that is the most rewarding? I think we're gonna want to take one of these paths. That way we have the option to heal after dealing with the elite. Maybe go for this treasure so we can stop at the merchant. And then heal before this elite. Well, hello there, little critters. I'm gonna kick your ass. Let's see, they're only gonna be doing 5 damage. I only need the 5 defense, so we're just gonna accomplish largely nothing. While y'all doing it, how's the weather over where you guys are at? It is colder than Satan's nutsack over here. I would tell y'all that much. I made the mistake of stepping outside without shoes on to deal with the dogs, and oh my god, my toes immediately froze over. What state am I in? I am in the heart of Dixie. AKA Alabama. AKA, please get me the fuck out. Chat, I missed Omaha. You walk into a room and find a large hole in the ground. As you approach the hole, an enormous serpent creature appears from within. Oh, hello, hello. What have we got here? Hello, adventurer. I ask a simple question. The most fulfilling of lives is that in which you can buy anything. Do you agree? So we agree we get money, but we get the doubt. Your boyfriend is from Washington? Which Washington? The city or the state? The state. Oh, I've been to that state for TDY before. It was a very lovely place. I just now realized that this event is called the Serpent. That's a lot of gold, but do I want to deal with the curse? I could probably get rid of it pretty easily. Yes, this will all be worth it. Fucking trust me, ass motherfucker. I don't think he's a snake though. Look at these little ridges. That's a tentacle. That is a face on the edge of a tentacle and it needs a shave. The serpent rears its head back and blasts a stream of gold upwards. It is amazing and terrifying simultaneously. You gather all the gold, thank the snake, and get going. You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invites you in. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 15 HP. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Hell yeah, free lightning! As you walk through the light, you notice that the light is absorbing you. It's scorching hot. However, the pain quickly recedes. You feel invigorated, as though you received a well-deserved slap. Among the stones and boulders, you notice an intricately large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there is more inside. So either I can deal damage or I can remove a card. Something once told you of a cult that worshipped a giant bird. As you kneel in prayer, you begin to feel lightheaded. Ow, 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 ow. You've killed me. Why am I getting the 7-page Muda? I have done nothing to deserve this. I am innocent. I'm an innocent man. I really thought it'd be... Told you we'd get rid of the curse. Told y'all we could get rid of the curse. Yeah, this is gonna go on for a little bit. Get comfy, chat. I know I'm not. I know I'm not gonna be getting comfy. God damn, it is still going. All right, I live, I think. Oh, okay, all right. That's just adding insult to injury. That is just adding insult to injury. The casual sleeping gamer, thank you. You passed it, God, prepare to be cut. I just noticed that. Anyway, thank you for all the biddies. I will cherish them always. All right, let's see. All right, what big bad asshole do we get this time? I swear to God, if it's the giant imp that gets stronger every time you use a skill. It's the giant imp that gets stronger every time you use a skill. I hate it here. You know what? You know what? Eat a dick. Eat every dick. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Get fucked, nerd. Ooh, beat on the if your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. Not bad, actually. Some vulnerable and charged battery is always great. We're gonna go focus all in on the lightning and then use cards for defense, I think is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and focus on being kinda tanky. And then just using the lightning for constant, consistent damage. Meat to bone, you say meat on the bone, meat on the bone. But I mean, if y'all are trying to meet the bone, if you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying. You know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So close, so close. He's edging me. It's not fair. Edge this, you little bitch. Seen hacks on making the meat on bone from anime? Are we talking about anime or are we talking about anime? All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I'll take that. Not great, but not awful. All right, what do you got from me? That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I probably should have... See, I probably should have grabbed that, actually. That would have been really good. Why is it selling me a butt plug? Yeah, I got a little ahead of myself. But listen, we're making, my deck is thick. My dick. Goddamn, I was trying to go for the joke and I completely fucked it up. Because the joke was supposed to be, yeah, it's my dick, but I'm saying deck, and then I said dick because, chat, I haven't finished my caffeine. I'm gonna continue drinking this Red Bull until I feel like a decent tiefling again. My elixir of the Crimson Bull. Twist his deck! The old deck twist! Grab his deck and twist it! I'll be taking all that back. We'll take the stack. And I think we're good to actually upgrade something. What to upgrade? What to upgrade? I feel like just virtue of making recursion free is going to be really useful. All right, big fella, let's go. Oh God, fuck these guys. I regret many things in my life. We're just gonna have to take it. Just gonna have to take it. Oh. Okay, but we're gonna have a lot of defense this upcoming one. Just gonna focus this guy down as best we can. Fingers crossed the recursion hits the middle one. Well, it was worth a shot. All right, try damaging me now, bitch. He did emotionally damage me. I'll give him that. He did emotionally damage me. That hurt my feelings. Poggers. All right, it's about to get real annoying real fast. It's already real annoying real fast. At least we only take damage every other turn. However, with my luck, that means that we will only be getting the defense card every other turn when they're not attacking. All they're doing is making me dazed and confused. Bitch ass nerd. Ooh. Lighting in a bottle? Upon pickup, choose a skill. Start each combat with that card in your hand. Ooh, that's a good one. I feel like starting every combat having a free extra lightning to channel is a good idea. Also, it's just appropriate with it being lightning in a bottle. Why, hello there. Is that a slaver I see? Not for fucking long. Are you ready to meet God? There we go. Let's see. Get channel 1 plasma, which gives energy. That's not too bad. But I think we want to lean into this idea of using the lightning for chip damage and focus on being defensive. I really should rest before going to fight this guy. I really should rest. I feel like this is going to be a great mistake. Oh, you are not who I thought I was dealing with. This might actually work out. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Yep, crush, kill, destroy, swag. Oh! Oh, I forgot. All right, he's got into his Mobile Suit Gundam form. We'll just we'll chip him away. We'll chip him away. Armadillo looking fuck ass. Ow. Well, shit. This gonna be a wee bit of a problem. Not gonna be quite enough, but it'll help. Oh, I should have done. I didn't take into account the light. Okay, you know what? I'm stupid. I literally could have stopped him from attacking. I literally could have just stopped him from attacking. That's... Fuck you. Alright, we got this, we got this. I'm remembering, it's all coming back to me. I'm realizing now what I need to do. I just need to be a sick-ass gamer. Well, this is going to fucking hurt. But I think we're gonna win this. Get melted, bitch. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's what I've been waiting for, boys and girls. That's the card we've been waiting for. That additional relic will add up. Speaking of God, review was made, but recommended a bid on some of the most tragic, possibly dangerous machines to pilot. Didn't watch. We believe recall one with a zombie wired to controls. What? I'm sorry. What? But why though? What possible advantage could there be? Like, zombies are dumb. Why would you want a zombie in control? Alright, so this start is going to allow us to fight 2 elites. Yeah, you know what, alright, actually you will touch me, but you only get to touch me a little bit. You should consider yourself lucky. Usually that's a tier 3 benefit. Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la. Ooh, my ting-ting-tong. Suffer. So what does Hex do again? Is that the one that, like, does something every time I... Yeah, get a daze whenever I play a non-attack card. Daze this, bitch. Alright, that's a really good buff. It is a shame you will not live long enough to use it. Goodbye. So add a random power card to your hand and cause 0 this turn. Exhaust. Gain energy for free. Add a void to your discard pile. Whenever you draw that card, you lose an energy. I kind of like the white noise, honestly. I feel like that could go sicko mode for us. Bunch of little thieves, huh? Bunch of little gremlins, huh? Bunch of little rat bastards, huh? Hope y'all are ready for a shocking experience. Oh, this is gonna go very poorly for y'all, actually. Y'all are about to straight up just not have a good time. You know, not type of zombie, but look up the Death Army MS. More like a cyborg zombie. It was the Devil Gundam Army and Mumble Fighters G Gundam that escalated to more than a mecha. I am so confused. I really should get around to like actually trying out Gundam, because it does really seem like something I would find interesting. Why did I not use electrodynamics before I did that? Like, I probably could have had this guy dead if I had done that. I'm so stupid. Anyway, fuck you. You died out. But, like, Gundam has always been something that's been on my radar, but I've never watched. Which is weird, because I think mecha is cool. But I don't ever really watch a whole lot of mecha. Yeah, I know that Gundam has a bunch of different timelines. So like, they're not all in the same continuity or anything like that. Like, some are direct sequels, but not all. Which certainly can't make things confusing at all. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 7 and heals all your HP. Enemies in elite combat have 25% less HP. Raise your max HP by 7. Wait, why does this cost more than this? But this raises my max HP by 7 and heals all HP. This just raises my HP. Debating if this will be worth it. This won't help me against the big boss fights, but it will help me with, you know, the others. It'll help. Or the Googies is definitely SD Gundam servers. They're not piloted usually. Just robot, chibi, human-sized versions of Gundam. Oh god, it's the potato and the dead rat. We're gonna try and take out the rat first because it's a buffer, if I remember correctly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, give me the good shit, 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 give me the good shit. So many options, so little energy. You're at 9 HP. Be gone from you. Fuck you. This is going to hurt. That is a lot of damage. gonna hurt. Oh. Come on, white noise, give me something good. A focus, yeah, I guess we can fuck with that. Please, please don't. Why do I not get all these blocks when, like, you know, they're about to hit me hard as fuck? Again, it's always what I want to deal damage. It's always what I actually want to deal damage. That I just get all the defense. Meh. Take that. Can I? You know, maybe my strategy of focusing a lot on defense and letting the lightning do the talking was not the wisest strategy. Why did I not open with Melter? Why did I not open with Melter? Why am I stupid? Chat, is there a lore reason for why I'm so fucking stupid? Oh god, the fucking snake! Chat, we gotta beat his ass. Chat, you don't understand. We have to beat his ass. This one is a fucking problem. Do you not think that it's cold enough? I hate this snake. Sometimes, though, it kind of works out. Not this time, though. This is going to fucking hurt. Alright, can we get the kill? He has 24 HP, 14... Yeah, we cannot get the kill. We cannot get the kill. Well, at least I'm warm now. Blue, what have I done to you to deserve all this today? What have I done to you? What crime have I committed against thee? You have points, you're using them? Oh, so you're just hurting me for the because you can. I see. I see. Besides cold, I have to look outside. Like, actually, I'm just gonna come down. It's come down a little bit out here already. Like, We got a lot of ice. We've getting some sleet and rain. We're supposed to be getting more today, but it's pretty sunny out right now, so we'll see how that turns out for here. Two defense should be enough, right? Ow! That was actually a miss. That was actually a bad play. Whatever, we're gonna fuck him up. Where are all my defense cards when I need them? Polar fronts wrecking shop pretty much everywhere. It's even cold on the west coast. At least on the weather radar, it looks like a giant pair of tits are just slowly smothering the United States. So at least we can take solace in that. Like, hold on. Someone DM'd it to me earlier. Let me pull it up. Oh, apparently my brother is home. Oh, things are about to get bad. Things are about to get bad. Hold on, if my brother's job sent him home this damn early, he usually doesn't get home till like 5 or 6 p.m. He is home several hours early. Yeah, this is what the polar front looks like right now. So at least we can all motorboat the winter storm together, chat. I take solace in that fact. Waffle Oh, I am so glad I went grocery shopping last night. What the fuck do you mean Waffle House is closing? Oh no, it's gonna be the fucking end of the world. Yeah, no. Fucking FEMA uses that as an indicator over when they should panic. Well, chat, for those y'all who are about to die, I salute you. Because we ain't all making it out of this one alive. Shit's about to get fucked. Ow. Waffle House barely closes for hurricanes. Jim Cantor's in New York. I don't know who that is. Is that a recession indicator? You think you dealt actual brain damage to me this time? Joke's on you. Ow. I don't have to worry about any brain damage. No, Starboo, thank you for that. Why is it in my neck? YOLO! Oh, so fucking close. Oh, we are not in a good place. He covers incredibly severe weather, mostly hurricane weather. Oh no. Oh. I see. You know a Storm Chaser on Twitch? I don't. There's a other tiefling VTuber who I follow, Tiffany Tiefling. She deals with weather in real life, like she's like a meteorologist or something. And she was posting about how you need to take this winter storm seriously. So, but I didn't realize that seriously. Why did I do that? I literally had nothing to benefit from that. I saw the card and I played it, and that was really bad of me, actually. That was very stupid of me. Chat, why my brain small? Isn't it bad enough that my pee-pee small? Why my brain gotta be small? I mean, hopefully all the way down here it ain't gonna be that bad. Fingers crossed. I always get all my defense cards when they're not going to fucking attack. Maybe I need to trim the deck down some. My deck might be too thick. I should have done that first. That was actually stupid because she was gonna die anyway. You know what? I'm fucking dumb. We're just gonna let this happen. Ugh. I am mildly concerned. Get balled on. Alright, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. He is, as the kids say, fucked. Alright, what you got for me? What you got for me? A pen. I suppose it is mightier than the sword. Though not as mighty as the 50 cal anti-material rifle. Nothing is more mighty than that. An old beggar, cloaked in fur, reaches his hands out towards you as a pass. Spare some coin, child. Yeah, we give him some gold. The beggar takes off its cloak and reveals that he is cleric. You are a kind soul. Receive my purification. He screams. You are unsure if he is grateful or mad. All you heard about the kickoff to those things of unprepared? All you heard about the kick of those things that do unprepared. I feel like I missed something here. Alright, what are we gonna get rid of? Big on thought. I have no need for you anymore. Oh, chat, I need y'all to understand. The instant I say something, I completely forget it. When I am streaming, it is a stream of consciousness. My mouth opens, something comes out, it is immediately forgotten. Okay? All right? Like, I need y'all to understand this fact. My brain doesn't work, especially when I'm streaming. And but yeah, no, 50 cals, those things got a fucking kick. That is big damage. And fuck you, Guardian. And while we do have enough shield to take this, do I want to get more energy next turn? You know, he's really close in. I should have used the stronger one on him. Fuck it. Get his ass. That was a bit of a misplay. I could have let my lightning do the job for me. Oh well. Be gone. What's up, big fellas? All my fellas. We're gonna take a lot of fucking damage. I'm getting my ass beat. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, I don't plan on this fight lasting long enough for these guys to even be able to recycle my deck, so we're just gonna get fucked, nerd. Fuck slavers. Me and my homies all hate slavers. Get out of here, piece of shit. When you draw, take cards. Whenever you play, take cards, draw card. Nice, happy flower. Every 3 turns, get energy. I can work with that. See? The black star is paying for itself. All right, chat, time to do a little bit of gardening. Oh, this is gonna fucking hurt. Oh, this is gonna fucking hurt. Well, we tried. Why did I do that? It's there's only one enemy. What could I have possibly benefited from that for? Alright, we weaken it. Take away his shields. Fucking piece of shit. Hacks! He's using hacks! Mods! Bandit's flower! Alright, what you got for me? That's sad. Pathetic, even. Hey, chat, is this the one where we make it all the way? Is this the one where we make it all the way? It might just be, chat. Can't touch this. Down. Can't touch this. Oh, you little rat bastard! You rat fucking bastards! Those were exactly the cards I was hoping to get. Oh, you dirty little bitch! And all I have are fucking defense cards! Alright, well, he's tanky as shit. But not for long. Get fucked, nerd. Damn it. Ah! I wanted that power card. I didn't think about the energy cost. Yeah, it occurs to me that, doubling my energy right then and there kind of did fucking nothing for me, so, oops. Some funny time when we were watching YouTube, you decided to cook some food, nothing big, found some garlic in your fridge, we're looking for an onion, it's all sprouted. Oh, it's one of the enemies I've been fighting in this game. Swiggity swoonius, they're coming for your gluteus. He's hit me with that fucking hyper beam! Snorlax, no! I love how it is straight up just a Pokemon reference. Cause like, he gets stunned for a turn afterwards. It's literally just hyper beam from the hit franchise Pocket Monster. Times 2 seems a little excessive, don't you think, my friend? Oh, this is gonna smart. Who remembers the Pokemon books? I remember when I was a child, I had a Pokemon book that detailed Ash's journey with his Charmander to Charizard. And I read that book so much the pages started falling out. I loved Pokemon as a kid, even when I couldn't play the games or consistently watch the anime. Every time I could get a bit of it, I just was biting at the bit. I loved Pocket Monsters. I went so far as like making my own Pokemon a lot too. Like I had this one Pokemon book. It was like a list of like, you know, Pokemon versus scenarios. And at the end of the book, you could make your own versus scenarios. And instead of doing versus scenarios of actual Pokemon like you were supposed to, I would make up my own Pokemon and like draw them and shit in there. Remember round one of him fighting the gym leader Sabrina? I used to fancy myself as like a little author when I was younger, and there were a few. I don't remember what was the first book I wrote as a kid, but the first book I wrote was Pikachu Takes a Nap. It was literally just a little children's book of Pikachu wandering around trying to find a place to take a nap, and other Pokemon showing up and chasing him off. And like I would get other Pokemon book from the library, and I would use it as reference to draw the Pokemon chasing Pikachu off until eventually Pikachu got to take a nap. Like, when I was younger and I drew a lot, I was actually really good at drawing, and for some reason, I just stopped at one point. And now I draw like a literal child, when as a child, I drew like I was an experienced artist. And like, I thought this was just, you know, me misremembering. I was like, oh, I just remember it being really good. And then I found some of my old drawings. No, I drew really good back then. I like, not out of my own head, but like when I was referencing something, I drew really good. You got a Pokemon guide up to Gen 3, like the rated draw. Garvo was your favorite. You got older and found out why other people liked them. The reminds me of poor Alpharad. Dude's favorite Pokemon used to be Vaporeon, and then he found out why people always gave him a weird look whenever he told them that his favorite Pokemon was Vaporeon. So, oh no, I think his favorite Pokemon used to be Gardevoir. His favorite Pokemon used to be Gardevoir. Then he got, you know, everyone thought it was a Gooner thing. So he switched over to Vaporeon, and then the Vaporeon copy pasta came out. My favorite bit about when he tells that story is he relays the time that he was talking to Jaden Animations about it, and then Jaden went, so who's your favorite storytime animator? But yeah, listen, I might be a gooner, but some gooners take it way too far. Nicole, what are you doing over on the YouTube side of things? That's not where you're usually at. Gaming God, you just can't stop me. Alright, what you got for me? Gain energy at the start of your turn, can no longer obtain potions. Gain energy at the start of your turn whenever you open a non-boss chest. Obtain a curse. Pick up, transform 3 cards, and then upgrade them. All right, that worked out pretty good for us, actually. That worked out rather lovely for us. All right, now where am I gonna get the most bang for my buck? They're probably talking about that. Wait, Nicole, how fucking far back are you? What do you mean they're talking about? Hold on, is my YouTube stream that fucking delayed? Hold on, I need to check my YouTube stream. There is no way that Nicole is literally an hour behind. She's not. Nicole, what the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean the meat? What meat are you talking about? YouTube doesn't skip ahead when viewers lag. It just says, and is no longer live. Oh no, I checked. I don't know why Nicole's talking about meat. Anyway, I'm trying to find a path that gets us the most elites to fight. So not this way, because we only get 1 elite if we go this way. We go this way. Now this is a route with some chest hair. Oh god, the Heartless. No, but seriously, these guys just fucking look like the Heartless. They're adorable, though. I kind of want to plushie of these guys. Oh, yeah, we're going to need this. Because, yeah, these guys, if there are still other enemies alive, they come back at half health after a couple turns. So we want to make sure we knock them all out around the city. Is that a D20 in the background? What kind of a fucking nerd built this place? Alright, they will defend. It will not extend their lives by long. Deal 9 damage to a random enemy for each lightning channel. Lightning channeled 6. Now that's a lot of damage. However, I kind of want to take these guys out one after the other, instead of dealing a bunch of damage to just one. There we go. Gaming God. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to an ancient spirit. Pray, get 100 gold, desecrate, gain more gold, but gain regret. At the end of the turn, lose HP equals the number of cards in your hand. Yeah, we're just gonna pray. As your hand touches the shrine, gold rains from the ceiling, showering you in riches. Alright, what you got for me? Start of each combat, choose one of 3 random colorless cards and add that chosen card to your hand. Start each combat with 4 plated armor. Pod pickup, choose an attack, start each combat with this card in your hand. Okay, we got some good options here actually, but plated armor I feel like is going to be really helpful for keeping us alive. I'm gonna get to our strategy of like, try to be tanky like the lightning do chip damage. While walking and traversing through the chaos of the spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Images of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves to reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do you do? Fight a boss from Act 1, obtain a rare relic, upgrade all cards, can no longer heal, or I am rich, they gain 99 gold, but are cursed with 2 normality. That's a lot of gold, actually. But a rare relic sounds really good. Being able to no longer heal sounds fucking terrible. So we're gonna be war. Remember me, bitch! You have no idea the storm that is approaching this time, boy. I've grown a lot more powerful since the last time we encountered each other. I'm trying to figure out how the hell a threaded needle gives you plated armor. That doesn't sound like something a threaded needle would give you. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the logic behind that is. I just now realized the happy flower is a Plants vs. Zombies reference. It's literally just the sunflower giving you energy. So 8 times 2, this could be 16. Take 3 from that. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage, but we're also gonna deal a lot of damage with this. Alright, we're gonna weaken you. Finesse. Charging batteries is usually good. Three times 4. Oh yeah, we're good. I am the storm that is approaching. Boats in black clouds and isolation. I am reclaimer of my fate. Goodbye, my friend. At the start of each combat, discard any random number of cards that... Ooh, okay, that can be very useful. Actually, I could have skipped the card. I really should have grabbed that card. That really doesn't work for our build at all. You again? You greedy glut. Oh, shoot. Brazen Bard.
Don't mind me. I'm just streaking here.
Well, thank you for the 3 months of streaking. How you doing, man? How you doing? Thank you so much for the resub. Tier T. 3 months streak. Doing okay, just done with D&D for that. Ooh, how was your game? Were you playing a certain module or was it a homebrew game? Temple of Elemental Evil. Ooh, nice. I need to get around to like playing more actual like adventures that were published. Like I have owned Ghosts of Saltmarsh and Tyranny of Dragons for years, and I've never played Tyranny of Dragons, and I've never been able to finish the first adventure of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. I remember finding a way to like really shit on this this fight. Should have opened with that. But I think she's fucked either way. Yeah. One of these days I need to like actually run a full. I did a little bit of Ghost of Saltmarsh on stream. However, that was when I was still working in the military, and unfortunately my schedule changed and kept us from being able to finish it. But like, considering that's no longer a problem for me, maybe we should give that another go at some point. Your satyr sorcerer Katsuku retired for the night with his tiefling girlfriend. Nice. So they can polish one another's horns all night. I'm certain. This occasion, there's not a euphemism. You found oh, you were being for real. Y'all actually were just polishing each other's horns all night. Okay, but you know what? That does sound like a really nice thing to do with a partner like that. Also, you know, tiefling girlfriends always peak, always peak. All right, just try and touch me. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye, my friend. For every 5 cards you deck, heal 3 HP. Ooh, that's actually useful. Upgrade 2 random skills. That's always useful. Gain 5 max HP. Oh, is that like a permanent buff? That's a permanent buff. There's something ironic about building a lightning-based character that is all, all around being like the slow and steady versus just the quick glass cannon like lightning characters usually are. So that sorcerer currently has 21 strength, 16 dexterity, 14 constitution, 14 charisma. That reminds me of the time I made a necromancer wizard who had 18 strength and 16 intelligence. I literally had his philosophy was the pursuit of knowledge above all things, except for getting gains. We called him the buff romancer. And I didn't do this on purpose, mind you. What it was is this was early on at the beginning of the D&D. I joined the campaign. They're all like, hey, we need you to be an enchanter wizard because we have an item that can only be used by an enchanter wizard. But the way they did it was you had to roll your stats top to bottom. And no matter what, I would have to be a wizard. And I rolled 16 for intelligence, but 18 for strength. I actually rolled like really, really well overall, but would have been a lot better off playing as a paladin. But again, this would be early on, so like they forced me to be a wizard, but then I didn't want to be enchanter because I saw necromancer. I was like, oh, I want that. I want to be a necromancer. So I was just this absolutely roided out necromancer. And early on, I killed some like gnome chef on a pirate ship, and I was like, hey, a dead body I can actually fit in my backpack. So I just took him and I put him in my bag until I gained the ability to resurrect him as a zombie. And then later on, we were given an orb of sentience as a magic item. The DM thinking, oh, well, we're going to use that to like make one of our animal companions sentient or an item sentient. I immediately gave it to the undead gnome. He became fully aware of his condition. He hated it. He hated me. He desired nothing but death, but he could not self-terminate. It was awesome. Unfortunately, deployments absolutely ruined that game. Also, we had a party of like 11. And so we were all just getting together at community center playing D&D. Whoever showed up could join. So it got real wild real fast. How long was the gnome in the bag before I reanimated him? Out of the game. Let's see, the DM wound up actually giving me a staff that allowed me to reanimate him before my character got access to the spell. But I'm pretty sure that gnome was stinking up in my bag for a week or two before that. But like my character was also explicitly stinky. Like I was like, you know, this guy stinks. This guy's definitely gonna smell bad. So I was a roided out wizard with dead body stink? Yeah, basically. He was the worst, and I loved him. He was my third ever D&D character. My very first D&D character, and the reason why my vtuber is a tiefling, and why my backstory was being a tiefling preacher, was because my very first D&D character was in 4th edition, and it was a tiefling life cleric. My second ever D&D character was a white dragonborn paladin. That was my first 5th edition character. Now the thing is, that wound up being a DMPC because because it was in my technical training. This was after basic training. We were in tech school. We would gather once a week on the weekends down in the lounge area, play D&D. But what happened was the guy who was like, hey, we should play D&D, I'll DM. The day we all gathered, he shows up with a character sheet and says, I changed my mind, I don't want to DM, I want to play. So I pulled an entire campaign out of my ass, but I worked really hard on making this paladin because we didn't have any books. I was Googling shit. I worked really fucking hard on this paladin, so I still played the paladin. I just played the paladin as though he didn't know what was happening. It was great. There was a point where I took his entire zombie's bare ass into my face. When I say zombie's bare ass, I do not mean the bare ass of a zombie. I mean the ass of a zombie bear. The bear got blown up. I rolled to see whose face got hit by the ass. It was my face. I got a face full of zombie bear ass. Speaking of fighting wizards, your Warforged monk and OG Eberron 3rd edition had a feather token, Anchor. We were hunting a transmuter wizard and wound up fighting his pet troll. So he managed to slip the feather up the troll's nose and activate it, and just as the anchor took shape, the transmuter's polymorph spell expired. We didn't have to fight the transmuter after that. He was able to survive the rather extreme facial piercing. Wait, so the transmuter was actually the troll? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, that's glorious. That is glorious. The transmuter polymorphed to his combat form, which had a ton of strength and regen. Apparently not enough strength and regen. What's up, boys? It's me, your demon. Been a while since you played Slay the Spire. Time to play just hasn't been in the cards for a while. This is kind of like just my go-to game at the moment for when I am just chilling. Ow, 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 ow.
Once on led a tirade of a barbarian that was shot at with an arrow. The arrow missed, but the player rolled it as the guy just flexing his shoulder and stopping the arrow after it got embedded in it. Later in that campaign, weeks in game, the ranger was out of arrows, so he casually ripped the arrow from his shoulder. So wait, he just let the fucking arrow stay there for months? The fact that the player actually remembered that, though, he had to have had that idea planned. This is what made many games you not get around to installing because you got your new rig in September. Just become an unemployed loser streamer like me, and you have all the time in the world to play all your games. And yet you'll obsess over just one game instead, and leave all the other games to collect dust, even though you keep telling yourself, man, I really should work through my backlog instead of buying more games. And then what do? You buy more games just for them to sit in your backlog, or maybe get played for a couple hours so you can go play more Warframe instead. The best part is that the ranger told the barbarian that the arrow wasn't needed at the moment. The barbarian shrugged and put the arrow back into his shoulder.
That's some real barbarian hours moment right there. We love that. We love that.
I should have gone for this, because this channel's lightning. I'm stupid. Why did I even do this? I'm never gonna make it. He's gonna be dead before I make that many fucking orbs. The hole was already there, fair. You actually like your job, don't financially depend on it, it's just a little push to get you in the morning and seeing people on the regular. Honestly, I'm happy for you for that. You sound like you are really satisfied with what you do. Not a lot of people can say that. This is my sign that I need more orb generation. It won't give me more orb generation. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. No, you combat form gave 12 gold. No longer works when you spend any gold at any shop. Start each combat with additional energy. Hell yeah! As you slowly make your way up the twisting pathways, you constantly find yourself losing your way as the walls and ground seem to inexplicably shift before your eyes. The constant whispering voices in the back of your head aren't helping things either. Passing by a structure you are certain you have previously seen, you start to question if you're going insane, or if the impossible geography of this place is starting to get to you. You need to change something, and soon. That's what the voices say anyway. And why would they lie? Embrace madness. Receive 2 madness. Lose 10 HP. Reduce the cost of a random card in your hand to 0 this combat. Exhaust. Focus. Become cursed. Writhe. Oh, it's just me in the morning. Let's see, you have a high elf barbarian. The Elven Kingdom was overthrown by humans 3,000 years ago. They moved to the mountain cave system. She grew up alongside lizard folk, and her goal is to fight the moon. God bless her, I love her already. You're disabled autism. You get a pittance on top of your benefits for operating the print room in a local advertising company. It's pretty good most days, occasionally very slow, overly hectic, but mostly good. Oh, you're not American. I don't know where you're from, but you're definitely not American. If you're actually like getting something for having autism. In America, your body has to stop functioning, or you have to be like fully incapable of taking care of yourself. Like you would have to have like severe mental disability. Yeah, Europe. As soon as it was like, oh, he gets disability for autism, that's gotta be European. See, I'm in the kind of the boat of, with my VA benefits, I don't need a job. So I'm putting my focus on my stream stuff. Although I've been so hooked on Warframe, I haven't been doing much with that either. I've mostly just been playing Warframe and streaming. But let me tell you, it has done wonders for my anxiety. And my back. Like, I've been walking around without my cane a lot more lately, which is good. Although I have been pretty fucked up this week from accidentally leaning on the shopping cart too much while grocery shopping. As you take a moment to stop and carefully observe the undulating landscape around you, the hint of a pattern starts to emerge from within the randomness. Whenever the demented noises begin to interrupt your thoughts, you struggle through the mental pain and ignore it. Eventually, you successfully map out a path forward and continue on, now resistant to the nefarious nature of this alien place. You don't need the job for money, but it's really good for your mental health. Oh yeah, no, if I did not have this streamer stuff already set up, like I would not recommend putting all of your eggs in the streamer basket, but I already had a community going, and so it gives me something to focus on, and I find it very fulfilling to be an entertainer and maintain this community. But if I was like brand new to streaming, I would probably go fucking mad. Oh my god, it's the spaghetti monster. Why did I not open with Melter? Why did I not open with Melter? What is wrong with me? Oh, it's okay. He gets shield every turn anyway. Never mind. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Gucciarino, even. Oh, yeah. When I was a dorm rat, I found volunteering was great for my mental health. Chat, what do you think? Do you have enough defense? Y'all think I have enough defense, chat? I think I might need a little more defense. What do you guys think? Should I drink the energy potion and get more defense? More block? But yeah, no, volunteer work is great for the mental health. Like, I was definitely getting like really depressed when I first was living in the dorms, kind of just away from everyone. And volunteering on the weekends like really gave me a sense of purpose outside of work. Plus, I made a lot of friends through that, so. Ran rhyme with a prospect a few years back with the NPCs. The party was a wood elf barbarian who was drowning her sorrows at a tavern. He was from back at 3.5 in the last couple of rounds of rule changes, but he could no longer dual wield his great swords. I love that. So you got a really nice view, got a really nice looking Brent Jausa. Don't do much volunteering, nothing relevant to volunteer work around the else part mainly. I mean, to be fair, that's probably because, you know, your government kind of takes care of people a lot more, so that people don't have to rely on charity as much. So that's gonna be 6. I can never get the shit ton of defense when I actually need it. Oh, wait, why did I thought I was gonna take more damage than that for some reason. Get fucked, spaghetti monster! We can always use more ball lightning. And since we're fully healed up anyway, I think this is it. This is finally the run where we reach the heart. Most local volunteer organizations are very enthusiastic about getting you back into church or you're disinclined to. Yeah, that's a reoccurring problem for what the fuck? Why does that donut have nipples? I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Why does that donut have nipples? We're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you first if we can. Oh, well, our bridges might have out, but those are at least an hour's bus ride away and work incompatible hours. Fair enough, fair enough. G13 times 2, that's gonna be 26. That's gonna be. Ow, 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 ow.
Do not worry, they are not nipples, but holes. Also, so-called DCA is an octahedron, not a decahedron, and I hate IT.
All I know is I hate watching those swaying around. It reminds me. Okay, so I say that my first D&D character was that tiefling cleric. That was the first D&D character I played. The first D&D character I ever made was an elf. I forget what class. But y'all have to remember, I was in middle school during this, and of course, during the time and place. I thought the funniest thing was, oh, elf? Elves, you know, elves, they're flamboyant and gay. So I made a super flamboyant elf, and the DM allowed us each custom magic item, so long as it wasn't overpowered. So I made nipple tassels of morale. The idea would be that whenever, like, the fight was going wrong, I would pull off my shirt, revealing my nipple tassels, and just start gyrating them around, going da 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 da. Entirely offensive. I would hate young me, but at the time I thought it was the funniest fucking thing. Yeah, fucking why not? At the very least, we'll get the self-repair out of the deck. They're all saggy like yours. I feel like I would enjoy seeing yours a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. Present me would go and clock younger me. I wouldn't clock younger me, but I would sit younger me down and have a very serious conversation with him about how he's being hurtful to people who are dealing with enough as is. Dog, I need this donut dead, like, right now. Young would go, cool mustache. Well, actually, no, Young me would definitely be very impressed with the facial hair that I have these days. Your first D&D character was a fighter, DD1E, Midzar Edition Introduction Miniature, baby. Sitting Younger down and having to talk makes more sense. Listen, I know that younger me didn't want to be an ass. Like, I had the character development I had because there was, you know, younger me wanted to be better. He just didn't realize that what he was doing was wrong at the time. Probably say you're gonna have to. Oh God, if I tried to explain, you know, my paw being a trans man to younger me back then, he probably would have lost his damn mind. Man, I really have gone through a bit of a character arc through my life, I guess, now that I think about it. I used to be a little shit. I'm still a little shit, but I used to be a worse little shit. Okay, this is getting... This is getting a bit scary. This is getting a little scary, actually. We might not make this. We might be fucked. All right, we're not fucked. We're good. 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 3.5 was probably the edition that allowed the most complicated shenanigans, like the orc bard with a demoralizing build. Rest of the party charges forward to the combat while the bard does his thing. Burlesque dancing. The rogue looked over his shoulder, regretted it for life. Didn't know it was a thing until you reached your early 20s, pathetic as it was. I mean, listen, that's more on society than it is on you. Heard of gender-bent characters before. You heard about gender reassignment? Yeah, I'm trying to think, at what point did I learn about trans people, like, actually being a thing that existed? I'm afraid I genuinely just don't know. All right, it's gonna be close, but I think we're gonna win this. Yeah, we got this, we got this. We're Gucciarito. So long as we don't fucking die. There's a... Ah! Ooh. Oh, wait, no. No! No! We die. We die here. You gotta be fucking kidding me. We were so close. We were so close. I should have gone for the fucking strike. You gotta be shitting me! At least I killed the saggy tit donut. Oh, great moogly googly. I got edged. I didn't get edged. I got blue balled. This is horsecock. I hate it here, chat. I fucking hate it here. This is the fucking worst. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna run a quick ad break to disable pre-roll ads. So we're gonna run 3 minutes of ads, so y'all don't get pre-roll ads for an hour. And I'm gonna go check up on my family. Since my brother got home so early, I just want to go check up on him, see how things are going. So we'll be right back after these messages.
That little shit. I am going to strangle my brother. I just wanted to check up on him right quick, seeing as he was home so early. I presumed because of the weather. This little bastard thought it would be funny to tell me that he got fired. And the only reason he didn't string me along longer was because someone else showed up in the VC, and he only wanted to pull that on me, not on anybody else. I am going to strangle this man. And now I'm on fire. I am going to fucking strangle him. As soon as this stream is over, I'm going over to his room and I'm going to fucking Bart Simpson his ass like my name is Homer. Yes, now I'm fired. No, that genuinely stressed me out there. That genuinely stressed me out there. Nicole, what do you think I was thinking of when I said I was going to strangle him? Besides, streamers are a lot like DMs. The good ones create, the great ones steal. But no, that spiked my anxiety like a motherfucker. Have I taken my medicine today? Shit, I haven't taken my medicine today. Chat, I'll be right back. I gotta go. I gotta take my happy pills real quick. Medication acquired. Hold on. Please hold. We are experiencing technical difficulties. I really need to get like a pill a day calendar. I have one fucking pill that I have to actually keep track of, and that's still too much for me. All right. That's better. All right. We actually got really close. It was literally a misplay that cost. I had a misplay. If it wasn't for that misplay, we would have actually won that. We would have reached the heart. Another try. Yes, another try. All right, not a bad starting relic. All right, let's see. One elite.
Trying to see if there's a path that gives us more elites for more relics. So we go this, from this way up, we encounter early on elite. And then we can take that to a second elite. All right, we have our path. Swiggity swootius, coming for that gluteus. Fuck it, birds, man. You're not real. Birds aren't real. Get out of here. Get out of here. Can't touch this. Well, welcome back. Snookums asked you to help her change the bed. Well, tell Snookums I said hello, you know. Oh, wait, no, oh, you just changed the bed and just got back. I see. Well, you know what, still, tell Snookums I said hello. I think because it worked really well for us, focusing on lightning orbs and using cards for defense. I think we're gonna stick with that. She said a confused hi back. Chat, I'm in. You probably change your betting too. Yeah, I really should. Stacking frost orbs and going full offensive. The problem with that is frost orbs don't give enough defense, really. Plus, my starting relic gives me lightning orb anyway, so like, fuck it, I'm gonna lean into it. We're gonna min-max. The irony, though, that the lightnings kind of encourage you to play more defensive and like slow going, whereas frost kind of encourages you more to be more of a strike fast and hard. Ugh. Sorry, fucking too much root beer. Oh yeah, getting that early is great. She's like gonna be glorious, always the best. I should see about doing some laundry before the weather gets bad tonight, so that I can have warm sheets as it gets cold tonight. That sounds really nice. Probably got rhino virus all over it. Why did you have a rhino in your house? Why did you have a rhino in your bed? Why did you have a sick rhino in your bed? Like, listen, girl, I ain't usually want to kink shame, but I am gonna kink question. Probably acted like a rhino when someone told hypothermia and the common cold aren't the same thing. Or when you told someone they aren't the same thing. You sure about that? You sure about that? I don't know. I mean, it's basically the same thing. It's basically just you getting cold, so I mean. Now, Lloyd should be nosy about Emerald's preferences like that. Okay, but I have a vested interest in Emerald's preferences for reasons and things and stuff. Beat him up, beat him up. Get his ass. Oh, that is not good at all. That is not good at all. Come on, give you a break. Gotta be around someone who has the virus to get the virus. I mean, that's a little circular, don't you think, though? Because the virus has to come from somewhere. Like, the first person to get the virus didn't get the virus from a person, because they were the first one to have the virus, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Fuck! And a shit ton of people have the virus. I say, this is why you're supposed to install an antivirus software. I keep trying to tell people, but no one ever fucking listens. Viri are tricky little buggers, mutant and jumping species all over the place. Yep. They probably got it from the water, so you didn't necessarily get it from another person then, because it's possible to get it from water. Checkmate, atheists. Yeah, I don't think this is the play. Ugh. Hold on. See, I could tell that the weather's getting crappy because I would really like a nap right about now. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think this is the run. This is your immune system. This is your immune system. Norton antivirus. No difference in virus protection. But you're $800 in the hole each year, and you process everything slower. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, chat. I don't think this is the run, chat. I think we might be fucked, chat. Been off for 2.5 hours. Would it judge me if I had a nap? Considering I woke up, I got up like right before stream. Granted, I didn't sleep well last night. My everything hurt, so I kept waking up to ash and dust. Or I wiped my ass and I slapped my nuts. This is not going to be enough to keep us alive. Well, fuck me up the ass with a rusty spoon. At least we unlocked something. We got some kinky shit. We got a collar, we got a leash, we got the butt plug, we got the other butt plug. Ooh. Start each combat with 3 additional orb slots. You can no longer become frail. And your rightmost orb triggers its passive an additional time? Those are really good, actually. Those are really fucking good. Hold on, those go dummy. All right, I got a good feeling about this run, chat. I'm off to win it now. I love how the fucking whale makes fun of you. You can't even reach the first boss. Alright, so this path will give us 2 elites to fight. This path will give us an elite and then... Yeah, this is the way. I'm not gonna lie, taking that, getting a plus 7 HP, the max HP at the very start's a pretty good deal if you ask me. I'd take that deal. I'd take that deal any day of the week. You know, it occurs to me I probably could have just killed him outright if I didn't defend. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go for our usual 4 hours today. Weather has got me eepier than a motherfucker. All right, chat, it's Nickelodeon slime time. Let's go! Going back to a lot real quick. Don't know what's really good shit to put on onto the bleach parts. White vinegar. Why's it gotta be white vinegar? Why don't you just use the most qualified vinegar for the job? That was really stupid. I'm sorry. Vinegar is fucking good. You love that shit. I remember as a kid, my pa used to make us drink a spoonful of apple cider vinegar every day to like for our health or whatever. I think partially because my breath always smelled like I was sick. Anyway, turns out I had a tumor in my nose that was causing drainage into the back of my throat. That's why I always smelled like I had sick breath. But yeah, I remember that like with fucking like it is genuinely good for your health. It was probably really good for like my stomach health and all that, but also, God, I hated that. I absolutely despised having to have the apple cider vinegar every day. I was always so happy when Paul forgot to give us the apple cider vinegar. Because fuck that shit. You could put apple cider vinegar there too, but you'd probably make yourself smell like applesauce. Honestly, I would love to smell like applesauce. All the bad bitches love the smell of applesauce. So you know what? That would work out great for me. Vinegar's really good at sanitizing stuff. Yeah, it is pretty much good for like everything at this point. Let's be honest. Vinegar is basically a miracle. You spot a loose brick within a pillar that catches your eye. You find a note folded in card inside. It reads, "The heart awaits." This is your handwriting. Oh yeah, this is the beam cell I left last time. Here, you can take the doubt. Fuck you, Future Lloyd. That's Future Lloyd's problem now.
Also, Roman soldiers used vinegar as Gatorade. They would drink something called pasca, basically water, salt and vinegar, to restore electrolytes during long marches.
Yeah, man, what did the Romans not do? It seems like anytime you talk about anything, people are like, oh, well, actually, the Romans. You don't know how beneficial it is to oceans, rivers, and lake, but you bet it fucks those up a lot less. I mean, you know what? I bet you all the vinegar makes the fish and chips taste delicious. Like, at the very least, it helps a lot with making, you know, the salt and vinegar flavored ones. Oh, it's this son of a bitch. We can kind of work with that, though. I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my ass and I slap my nuts. This is it. The apocalypse. Whoa. Vinegar is 100% biodegradable. It's acetic acid. It's acetate acid and water. What happened to that one? A bat ski shark hooked up in an ocarina? Oh no, this is a well, I don't know what it is, but it fucking terrifies me. Rice vinegar is also used a lot for making sushi, I believe. The medieval. I fucking love sushi. It's been too long since I've had sushi. This ain't been too long. My brother just took me to a sushi place like last month. Rubbing vinegar would have probably been grape vinegar. Well, that sounds grape. It's a Lagavulin. What happens? You drink too much Lagavulin? Lagavulin being an Islay Scotch? Never heard of that. You would think as a tavern keeper I'd know more about alcohol. There's two sushi places in the same block we came from. I miss, like, you know, the fresh sushi I got in Okinawa. That shit was the bee's tits. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand. Ooh, that could be useful. Oh, hey, look, power card. You bet it's well, I mean, I wouldn't say it was hardly the real thing. It's just being in Okinawa, it was fresh. Because, you know, island. See, da 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 da. Scotch whiskey that tastes like a peat bog smells. Oh god, vinegar is so good that in Muslim countries where alcohol is forbidden, they devised a procedure to make sure the alcohol phase of the vinegar making process would be inaccessible, so they could make vinegar. Maybe the coast is probably, yeah, you probably got some good sushi out there, so long as you're getting fresh fish. We're not gonna say they have more Canadian kind of ginger and stuff. Oh yeah, that is true, because a lot of time it does get like westernized when you go. Well, I mean, a lot of the western sushi is still good. Like when I was in Okinawa, with it being such a excuse me, such a tourist-heavy area, and of course having the military base there, there was also a lot of the westernized sushi out there. But I mean, that stuff was still good. But the genuine sushi was great. It was the first time I ever had eel, and I loved it. Eel is fantastic. It's surprisingly sweet. And y'all know me, I got that sweet tooth. I like my food like I like my bitches. Sweet. You see people go to the grocery store to buy chub for crab fishing. I would like to go crab fishing. I like crab. Unfortunately, I don't get to have crab too much anymore because my brother is severely allergic to shellfish. But I love crab and I love lobster. Don't like shrimp. Your favorite sushi is a deep fried duck maki. I have never had that before. I don't know if that actually counts as sushi. You know, it's weird because I mean I love crab and I love lobster. You think I'd like shrimp, but I think it's the texture thing with the shrimp. I can't. It makes me sick to my stomach when I feel it in my mouth. Absolutely counts as sushi. Sushi refers to the rice, not the meat or vegetables. I mean, you are technically correct. The best kind of correct. All right, let's beat this asshole up. Oh god, it's these assholes. Never mind. This is gonna suck a bit. We'll kick their ass, but it's gonna suck. The closest for real sushi I ever had was sashimi. Not sure about eel and octopus though. I remember having like octopus tentacle as a kid and absolutely hating it. But eel, at least the part of the eel they use for the sushi, I don't know if this is the entire eel or just a specific part of it, but the parts of the eel I had for sushi was really, really sweet. It was really, really good. Fucking loved it. Discover you probably had a mild oyster allergy at a sushi place. Had oyster there, your mouth went all tingly. Don't have anything official, but now you avoid anything oyster related. Yeah, if it was making your mouth tingly, you're probably allergic. Reminds me of the people like they grow up thinking bananas are spicy because they don't know that they have a banana allergy. It's not until they mention bananas being spicy that people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? And that's what leads up to them realizing, oh no, you're just allergic. Your body is actively rejecting the banana. Speaking of bananas, you're gonna eat one? I wonder if the bananas in the kitchen are ripe yet. I buy bananas before they're ripe, one, just so that they last longer, but also two, because my pa really likes unripe bananas. So he'll eat them before they ripen, and then I eat them when they get ripe. But I could gotta go for a banana. See how much laundry coin you have? God, the idea of having to pay to do your own laundry is just so disgusting to me. Like, even at my most desperate, I've always had a washer and dryer. Like, I think it's only been once or twice that I've ever had to use a laundromat, other than like in a hotel. And that's just because I had to wait for my washer and dryer to get repaired. Washer or dryer, I don't remember which one. Like, I don't know. Logically speaking, it would probably actually like save me on enough on the water bill and electric bill to not have it in my own house and instead just use a coin operated someplace else. But also, it's really convenient to just be able to do laundry in my own house. Like, when I was shopping around for an apartment in Omaha, the amount of apartments I turned my nose up at because they didn't have washer and dryers and instead had a communal washing area where you had to use coins or an app to pay for it. It's like, nah, man, I'm too bougie for this shit. Not huge with the idea that the first place you've had, which had a respectful building manager who works, people decided whether we have free laundry or not. Yeah. They always gotta just milk every last bit out of you that they can, don't they? Would I be able to turn my low laundry up here? Oh, God. Maybe I have to rethink fleeing to Canada if America continues being America. I was really hoping it was going to turn this one free. Ow. We ain't doing too hot right now, are we? We are one. Da 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 da. Then there's those that say, here's your sleeping space under this kitchen table, that'll be $800. Okay, so Canada and America are too different after all. Reminds me of a story you wrote. A human on an alien spacecraft wasn't allowed access to the food replicator's safety protocols anymore. And added... Wasn't allowed access to the food replicator's safety protocols anymore and added half a can of riot spray to his food just to get some flavor. And they got a stomachache because the stuff was deceptively sweet. The comment section was largely in agreement that the guy was a dedicated chili head. You got lots of comments when it comes to housing. That's really depressing to think about. Have enough to wash your heavy sheets, but you might have to hold off on washing another bedding, or at least you got another set. Tragic. Tragic. Yeah, we ain't doing too hot this time around, are we? We're low-key getting our cheeks clapped. Oh, I'll get used to that. Got it set up. Having 2 sets is okay by you. I don't know. I guess I'm a creature of convenience is all. I like being able to just throw my shit into the laundry and then kind of largely forget about it for a while. Like legit, especially back when I had my own apartment, I would literally just like do my laundry in the wash, toss it in the dryer, and then go to bed. Four, 4, 6, F5 defense. Okay, I should probably kill this little fuck before he finishes. Okay, he finished charging, so we gotta kill him like now. We killed him now. Ow, 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 ow. Is the, oh, it doesn't like the fact that you swore. I need to see if I can turn that off. So fun fact, the subreddit r/HFY, which means humanity fuck yeah, the term pancake is used as a euphemism for, in this story, the human bangs the aliens. I like pancakes. All right. Come on, Ghastly, let's go. All right, time for shit to get fucked. Yeah, I have my doubts on this being the run. I have my, you know, I could have just drank Blessing of the Forge. That probably would have been smart, actually. I always forget about my potions. Anyway, I'm gonna beat this pussy up. Frankly, you never use the pancake line in your own stories. You know, the stories where humans were not only did bang aliens, but reported back our predictability into a form of the internet. Listen, chat. If I make contact with alien life and I bang them, I am definitely going to report back on it, alright? You guys are gonna find out real quick about how genetically compatible we are, okay? For science, of course. For science. That story said it's not a formal scientific endeavor, it's more of a labor of love. Listen, hasn't ever since man first gazed up at the star, he not dreamed of going up there, finding new life, and fucking the shit out of it? Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the SS Belching Toad. Its ongoing mission to explore a strange new world, to find new life and new civilizations, and to boldly nut where man's never nut before.
Subreddit, aptly named Pancakes, where a human dude goes to an alien bar and finds an alien lady. The morning after, he cooks her pancakes. There's also the subreddit r/human Surrey space bards, which
revolves entirely on humans begging aliens. Well, I'm definitely going to be looking up that subreddit when we're done streaming. I'm going to tell you that much right now. For no particular reason. Scientific curiosity. Okay, so the cost is reduced by 1 each time I use this in combat. So if I use it enough times, does it start giving me energy? Like, do they start owing me energy? And you said you were hopelessly running from Reddit when you made the banana scale armor drop. The thing is, if I was running from Reddit, I would already know about all of this. I'm learning about all this. It's like, you know what? Maybe Reddit ain't so bad a tourist destination, you know? You know? Kinky. All right. I hate to wrap things up early, but I think I really need a nap. My head's starting to hurt. It's probably just the weather and then my back bother me. Raise it, thank you. Oh, the stretch. Oh, God. Oh, that felt good. There are places on Reddit where no one should visit and places on Reddit that are great to hang out. Oh, listen, I used to be on Reddit all the time. I am fully aware that there are places on Reddit that no man should ever witness. All right? I remember with the big hubbubaloo when, what was the subreddit Cute Dead Girls was banned? Which was exactly what it said on the tin. It was just people posting pictures of dead women they found attractive, which, Jesus Christ. Oh, Nerdcast is live. We never get the chance to raid them. They raid us all the time. We're going to return the favor. So, ATH. Nerd. Humans are space bards. It's human with space orcs, but humans fuck everything that moves, okay? I love that. I love that. That's a great description. But yeah, we're going to wrap things up a little early. I'm going to take a little nap, and then after my nap, I'll definitely hang out in the server, because you know I'm going to be playing Warframe. You know I'm going to be playing Warframe. I got weeklies to finish. But anyway, We're gonna get right into Nerdcast over here on Twitch, YouTube. This is where we part ways. I had a great time with all of y'all, as always, and I look forward to seeing you all here tomorrow. Same bard time, same bard channel. Until then, ciao.